You know that Neil Cavuto was telling Trump. He said, "I don't work for you on Fox News." Well, I don't know what's going to happen to Fox now because you got Laura Ingraham and you got Sean Hannity, that Hannity boy. But Neil Cavuto, let me find the article. While Shepard Smith is gone from Fox News, Shepard was a journalist. He was a stoned down journalist. Media watchers in 2019 have turned their eye to the new voice of Trump skepticism at the network, which is Neil Cavuto. Over the past year, Cavuto, a mild-mannered Fox News vet from its inception, has seemingly began to embrace an unlikely new role as daytime antidote to his network's near nonstop Trump boosterism, because Fox News has become Trump TV. In 2019, the president personally took it upon himself to snipe at Fox remaining hard news figures who express even the faintest whiff of antagonism towards him. The exit of Shep Smith being his trophy buck, but in response, Cavuto has directly addressed the president during his weekday late afternoon show, acknowledging that the president religiously watches and tweets about Fox and pushes back on Trump's attempt to enforce his agenda over all 24 hours of the network programming. And Neil Cavuto states, and I quote, "I don't work for you," unquote. Cavuto declared during an August episode, quote, "My job is to cover you, not to fawn over you or to rip you, just cover you," unquote. And so, it's beginning to look a lot like Fox is, but I can tell you that Laura Ingraham and that Jeanine Pirro and that Hannity boy, they're gonna keep on acting crazy because they either Trump's got their closet door and something, I don't know what it is. Anyway, George Conway, who's the husband of Kellyanne, says Trump's Twitter dump, including conspiracy about Nancy Pelosi's son, is a ploy to be ruled unfit for impeachment trial. Here's what George Conway said. Y'all know him. George Conway, a well-respected lawyer in Washington, D.C. He's the husband of White House advisor Kellyanne Conway. And I speculated that the regular barrage of tweets that Tribulation Trump sends is part of a plan to portray himself as not being mentally stable enough to face an impeachment trial. George Conway, a conservative attorney, took to social media to give this explanation for the president's Twitter use, which on Friday included retweets of compliments from his supporters and comprised of 18 tweets between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. and another 18 between 11 p.m. and midnight, according to the Trump Twitter archive. The flurry included a retweet from a conspiracy theory about links between the son of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Ukraine, in which Trump wrote, "Wow," and I quote, "Wow, crazy Nancy, what's going on," unquote. "This is big stuff," again, unquote. Trump was referring to a video clip shown on pro-Trump right-wing radical news channel ONN, which revisits a debunked story that Pelosi's son, Paul Pelosi Jr., was allegedly doing business in Ukraine with an energy company called Viscoil. At any rate, so, all of this is going on. And it's just, we just never have seen anything like this. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. Nobody. But I don't think that George Conway is on target on this one with respect to Trump. Is trying to, act like he's crazy. He's trying to play like that mafioso guy down in the village, who around in his house coat to try to, so he wouldn't have to face trial. They would consider him mentally incompetent to stand trial. Trump wouldn't have to pretend that he's mentally incompetent. He wouldn't have to fake that. But I think Conway's wrong on that one. It doesn't make much sense. I mean, Trump. I don't think he'd go down that road. But George Conway keeps stabbing at him. He's stabbing at him. I don't know how George Conway and Kellyanne Conway sleep together. Now, what they do? How they get in bed together? What they do there? Why they sit down and eat together? I would. Listen, let me tell you something. I wouldn't let my wife sit down and cover Trump. I wouldn't let her. I don't know what these newfangled marriages people got. What is this? I mean, what is? Oh yeah, you go to work at the White House, right? You go to work for the orange-headed orangutan, right? And you come home, you don't sit in bed and get in bed with me. I don't understand that. Well, I understand it. No, I understand it. What's he doing now? He kissing her. Oh Lord have mercy. Look at her. Anyway, she ain't got no business wearing no dress like it. No, she look like skin and bone. Look at her. Look at her right arm is. Look like it's. Somebody need to give her a flesh infusion. Look how skinny she is. Look at her. Look at her. Plus her face looks like the constellation, the Big Dipper. You can use her chin to dig dirt like a shovel. You can take the back of her head and stick her head into the stand, and you can use her chin just like a shovel. Stick a shovel in the dirt and pull up dirt, and you can grab it in her mouth like a dirt grabber. Anyway, all right. So listen, everybody. That's the other thing, too. Why do I always show that picture of George Conway looking like he's cross-eyed? That first picture of George Conway looks like he's cross. You see that one? That one. And they always use that. Even on CNN and everything, they use that. The boy looked like he's cross-eyed. He look over here. Look over here. Mr. Engineer, put that picture back up again of George Conway. Look at it. Cross-eyed. What's wrong? Look over here, George. George. Look over here. Over here. Look at me. Look over here, George. Where you? Look at it. I had a friend who was cross-eyed in Oscar. His name was Leon. He was cross-eyed. I kept telling him, wait a minute. Look over here. Anyway, this is a bit of a news blog we do looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.